this is what happens. Bricks have these holes.
Yeah.
So the pipe goes through the
holes, yeah.
and then it comes out and then we build upon it. So at the end, whatever you want to do in terms of electrical plumbing, there's no cutting.
So,
you just construct and then after everything shows. So all the pipes you are seeing up there, they are switches and then sockets and co.
Yeah, okay.
So at the end, we're not going to do any chiseling.
Okay. Mr. Sam, yeah, you've shown us around and all that. Tell me, when it comes to cost, how affordable is it to build with bricks house?
Now, currently, if it comes to cost, the initial cost, I would say, is huge compared to that of blocks. But in the long run, it pays off. Because as I said earlier, you are not going to do plastering, you are not going to do painting for a long period of time. So the initial cost, for now, bricks, a single is given to us about 3 cedis.
3 cedis
per
brick. Okay, compared to block being 8 cedis or 9
cedis.
cedis. Okay.
And the sizes compare. You need more to build compared to the blocks. So the initial cost is there compared to the blocks. But in the long term, bricks is very cheap compared to blocks when you take away certain factors. And at the same time, if it comes to weather, bricks gives us some coldness. If it comes to the hot season, it gives you the coldness inside if it comes to the hot season compared to blocks. When in the hot season, it receives the heat and it gives you in the evening. So bricks buildings are most of the times weather efficient or weather effective compared to blocks. So these are some of.
And looking at your sitting area, after everything is done, this wall is not going to be plastered.
We are not going to plaster.
Yes.
Depending on the client.
Yeah.
If the client wants us to polish it, polish it more, then we are going to do polishing. We have acid. We use acid in the polishing, and then there's under chemical. Most of these marks you see, they are chemicals that if you want it to be black or white, you use upon it. But some of them too, they want it natural this way. Others, if you want the polishing, we will apply the polishing, and then it also comes out. Yes.
Okay. You've shown us around and all that, and then if people want to reach out to you in terms of your email or a website or a number, but before you put out the number and the website, tell me what exactly does the company do? It's not, you guys don't only build. What about drawing and all?
Yes,
what do you do?
We also
as
provide
the company?
technical drawings.
Okay.
Both architectural and then structural.
Yes.
So in case you don't have any architectural drawing or structural drawing for your building, and then you contact us, depending on the number of rooms you want and then how you want the building to be, we also can give you the architectural plan. And then if it's a story, then we add the structures to it. So that's what we do as a company.
Okay. And thank you. I know that this probably, if they wanted to finish quick, it will, but it all depends on the client. Yes, that's why you've taken 6 months. Yes, but most of the time it depends on the financial
ability of the client. If you want it done 2-3 months, if your finances are there, then we just will push through. The men are there. We just will push it through and then ensure that you have it finished for you.
I want you to tell me a little bit about the iron rods, or what you call the rebar.
Yes.
I've seen that you have a minimum iron rods in there, but still there are iron rods in there.
Iron rods. Now, most of the times with bricks, when they are pillars, now we put rods. We put rods around. We put rods and then build around the rod. So that after everything, we pour the concrete. As you can see on the top there, these are the lintel beams. For the lintel beams, which is coming to receive the roof, we have no option than to put the normal concrete and then iron rods required to hold. But in the bricks itself, you don't see much iron rods unless places where we have pillars. The pillars will have iron rods, and the sizes are not that compared to
Yes,
concrete.
I've seen that you are using a
Yes, because the brick itself has strength
instrument,
enough to carry
the weight.
the weight. So we just give it some tensor uh,